Hello, welcome to Eurogamer's YouTube channel and welcome to a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD Edition. I'm Martin Robinson, Eurogamer's Features and Reviews Editor, and sitting to the left of me is Tom Phillips.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I am to the left of you. It's nice you can paint that picture in your minds now, dear watchers and listeners.
Imagine us right now.
We are sitting together on the menu screen of Martin's Wii U.
Yeah, before we even start,
I don't know why you want to see this.
Just I want to point out what an elegantly organised menu screen I've got.
Okay, you know what folders are, big deal.
Yeah, so that's it. So this is my menu screen. Should we just do a running commentary of the menu screen before we go into the game, or should I just play it?
I'm pretty sure that we should get playing as soon as possible.
All right, here we go. Here it is then.
So, Twilight Princess HD. It's been about 5 years, I think.
It's been longer than that, isn't it? Since you last played it.
Yeah. But of course, you've been playing it.
Well, I haven't played it since
week.
I haven't played it since it first came out, which was 2006, was it? Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, the year the Wii released.
What? There's a Wii version.
So the joke is, I played it on the Wii because it was a game that I got alongside my shiny new console, and you played it on the GameCube version.
Because I pre-ordered my Wii from Dixon's 6 months before the Wii came out, and then they screwed up my pre-order, and I couldn't get it, and I cried.
Boo-hoo.
And then I had to wait 2 weeks for the GameCube version to come out.
Well, I had to wait for my Wii as well. I remember the day that Wii came out, and I was tipped off by my friend that John Lewis, where he worked, was going to have
Love that guy.
10 in stock. And we queued outside, and then they let people in from the car park first. And all these car park numpties bought all the Wiis. I remember seeing the last one bought right in front of me. And so it was 2 months before I could get one.
This is one of the saddest days of my life. I've got a couple of save files on here. I figure we're going to jump in about, well, as you can see, 9 hours, 19 minutes into it.
Brilliant.
Where we're just at Lake Hylia and about to go to Castletown.
It takes about 9 hours, 19 minutes to get through the tutorial, doesn't it?
It is a really...
I remember correctly.
I was tempted to start at the beginning for this Let's Play, but the tutorial is about 5 hours long. So right now, do you recall this bit, what we've got to do now?
So is this where you've got to collect the tiers, which is over on the right? And I read this morning that they've actually made less. They've put less tiers in this one, so it's a bit quicker this time around. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 instead of 16 or 18 before.
Really, because this is already fairly laborious.
I kind of like this though, because when you were going around a new area, you explored it all, and it was, not a safe place, but you kind of got to know the environment.
Yeah.
Because you were hunting through it, like searching all the little nooks and crannies, and then when you came to unlock it as a new area, you were exploring it again, but it felt like you'd achieved something by freeing it.
Right. So can you see on the map where they are?
Yes, you can. It's
So
quite a big area, this.
Well, there's those there, and then we've got to get
all the way up there. Dem HD graphics.
Yeah, this is the first time. So I've been playing 10 hours, so I've kind of come accustomed to it. What's your first kind of? What do you think it looks like, basically?
It does look a lot crisper than I remember it, because we're playing on pretty decent TV, and it looks crisp. They've definitely done some work on the textures, although the grass does not look that great. However, Midna and Link, they look pretty good. That looks pretty nice.
Characters look alright, but
ground textures maybe less so.
Right. Where's the other one? Oh, you absolute... I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Oh, I remember
these guys.
You had to kill...
You've got to kill all of them once, so I've got to try and corral them all together. I don't know how I'm going to do that. No, I could do these.
Yeah, you've got to
get them all
tempt
together.
them all into the same area,
Yeah.
then...
Alright, this guy's isolated.
Can you kill one first and then kill the last two together?
And so I can get these two together, I hope.
Although you've kind of separated them now.
Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Lad.
Yeah, grab his attention.
Oh, no, not like that.
You screwed it.
I didn't mean to do that. Right. This whole Let's Play could just be me just failing to do this.
So, because you played on GameCube, you messed up again.
Yeah, no. I didn't need to, thanks for telling me that. I didn't need you to tell me that I screwed up.
I was just highlighting it, making sure everyone was aware.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, you definitely got it. So the controls on the Pro controller, are they pretty similar to the GameCube?
Yeah, I did actually play the Wii version at a later point, although I still think the GameCube is the way it was designed to be played, basically. And obviously it's canon. Well, Link's left-handed as well. Like, you can't, Link is not right-handed.
There are many different versions of Link over time, and
They're all
not all
left-handed.
of them are the same. Are they? Is that a trait?
As someone who's left-handed, I appreciated being...
I didn't know this, and now it's all becoming clear. You feel
this
like
is-
you need to stick up for your fellow Southpaws.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I remember hearing that. All sorts.
Should we do
So.
this?
The memories.
It's not quite the ocarina, though, is it? Or even the Baton from Wind Waker.
Indeed. Beautiful.
I hope this actually can take some of these, otherwise we've got a lot of walking to do. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. They all sound like angry fax machines as well, the only reason is.
It's like you're trying to dial up some internet. Oh God.
Yeah.
I remember this guy.
There's so much to this game as well. I've forgotten as well. There's kind of snowboarding sections and flying sections
Oh, the
and
Yetis.
sumo mini game. Like a really good sumo mini game as well. I actually properly enjoy the sumo wrestling in this. You can do it. Nice one. If you can get to the top, we should be fine. Without a direct point of reference, because I haven't played the GameCube version for ages, I can't really say if the controls are like that. It still feels clunky, to be honest. Like the pony still feels clunky. There's still something slightly cumbersome to the way the wolf is. But like the horse was clumsy by design. I was reading an older Water Asks, which interviewed all the development team and said they basically went horse riding before this because that was a big thing for this. Is that it's horse riding was like its big feature.
Oh.
It's kind of what they led. There's one, yeah, you can see there's one around here as well. And so the horse is supposed to be kind of unwieldy and kind of its own thing. There you go.
Roughing it in the boonies. Oh dear. Wow, cool. So I remember, so obviously there's now Amiibo integration.
Yeah, that's weird.
Have you tried that with any of the existing Amiibos?
So you can use the Smash Amiibos to smash other ones. I'm an idiot and all my Amiibo are still in their boxes.
Oh no!
I'm one of those awful people. But so, I'm going to get this wrong, but I think Ganondorf means you could take double damage.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Zelda Link, like if you got Princess Zelda, who I've got, she fills up your hearts.
Of course you do.
What do those guys say, by the way?
They're going after Prince Rallis, who's the little
Oh yeah, okay,
Zora
we need to go and
prince.
save him, yeah. He's in town. And I forgot what Link does. Link and Toon Link both work as well. And obviously, did they ever confirm that the Wolf Amiibo means you can get an extra dungeon?
Yeah, you get a different version of the Trials Cave that's in the game already, and you can save details of your progress. And if you get to the bottom, then you get the giant or the very large wallet which they've added, which means you can now hold up to 9,999 rupees, so slightly more than you had previously. Actually quite a lot more, which is good because that's off to see the Yetis. One of the other things they've changed is the fact
Should be able to let you jump up there if you press the left
right.
left shoulder. And then you do the old jumpy jumps.
Oh god.
Lock on her and then she'll help you up there. And she'll do that over there as well.
Yeah, one of the other things they've changed is when you came up to treasure chest before and you had max wallet, it would just close it again and say, oh, we'll leave it for later. But because people use treasure chests to sort of determine that they've been to an area, so
Yeah.
you know, oh, there are locked treasure chests, yeah, I obviously haven't been. You just don't get the money now, and the treasure chest stays open. So by increasing the wallet size, it kind of combats the likelihood that you would miss out on money, which is nice. But it does require that you have the amiibo. Although I think that comes with all physical copies of the game, so you're quite likely to have it.
I still feel weird about this. If this is any other publisher doing stuff like this,
You think we'd complain?
if it was Ubisoft doing this, there would be 1,000 angry op-eds.
And Nintendo gets a free pass.
Because
for sure.
because they're Nintendo toys and we're all idiot man boys and man children who just like get overexcited at plastic tap, which looks a bit like Zelda or Ganondorf, which I'm totally guilty
Did
of.
I just completely mess that up? Yes, I did.
You just reset all your progress.
You can edit that bit out.
Yeah, totally. You're gonna miss all our amazing insight though.
They were quere sad.
Yeah, they were all drowning a second ago, and they're fine now though. Oh, no, you're not gonna get taken away by the tide, are you? No.
No. Climb!
Oh god.
I think there's a little thing down here.
There better be.
If my memory of 6-7 years ago is right. So, we are up here.
Yeah, we've got that one to get there, 2 there, and then 1 in the castle.
Oh, I've gone past 2.
Yeah, we'll be able to go back to them.
So that is locked off because that takes you...
The little guy was on the wall.
Which little guy?
The little, if you look on the left on the wall, there should be 1 in the seconds. If you look up. Behind you. There.
Ah!
Don't know how you're going to get to it though.
How do I get to him? That's pretty well hidden.
You get a walkthrough.
You got a walkthrough. You should have got a walkthrough.
Oh, there you go. All you need to do is just smash your face against there. You need to have your sensors, your sensing on. He's trolling you. He's totally trolling you.
He is trolling me.
Nice.
There we go.
No, you didn't get it. He got you.
What?
Jesus.
What am I doing wrong here? I thought I was attacking him.
You need to that's it. You have to go down.
Phew. Well, blimey. Okay, so it's down here.
This is, as you can probably tell, this game does feel quite padded out.
Well,
Like, I can't believe I'm 10 hours in already, and I've only done 2 dungeons.
it is a big game. Yeah.
Big is one word.
Can I just drop down?
Let's see what happens.
There's
You can
one
see one
there.
down there, yeah.
I have a feeling that if I drop down all the way, then I might...
Go in the water, you just go in the waterfall because it's the tide will take you down there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there's one in the water as well. Oh, you can get up and then.
I mean, people complained that, and maybe it was a reaction to this, people complained that Wind Waker wasn't long enough, and
Yeah,
there were all those reports about the cut dungeon.
That's my problem with this game in general. I mean, I do like it, but this basically, because obviously after Wind Waker happened, it didn't get as warm. It wasn't as warm received as it kind of is now. Basically, it's kind of there's been a bit of revisionist stuff back then. Because when Wind Waker came out, obviously there's like massive furore over the look of it. People weren't happy with how it looked. It was too cartoony. People obviously thought which is fair enough. The end was padded out. There weren't enough dungeons, and so Nintendo went away and basically made the Zelda that the fans wanted. And hence the, in fact, you know, A&M was making Wind Waker 2. You probably know this anyway because you're a Nintendo historian than me. They were making Wind Waker 2 originally.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then A&M went away to make, he co-directed Minish Cap. And then came back after that, and basically the project was in a bit. Nintendo were like, Wind Waker didn't do as well as we was kind of hoping. We need to make a Zelda for the fans, and they kind of respect it all. And then basically made the game that the North American fans wanted, the super hardcore, mature Ocarina of Time 2, basically, which is what this is. And I think it's a problem because I don't think you should listen to the fans because they're mostly wrong. Yeah. Because like Wind Waker's like, I think Wind Waker is probably one of the better Zelda games, and because it's very much doing the same thing. And I do think the criticism stands. Its dungeons aren't actually the most amazing. It is padded out, but it just feels refreshing. It's dated really well. This is dated really badly, I think, comparatively.
Yeah, if you look at Wind Waker now, and especially the HD version, it still looks fantastic. To the point where they didn't really need to do much to the HD
No,
version.
in fact, I kind of think they ruined it a little bit. They put in too much bloom.
The bloom lighting, yeah, for sure. Whereas this, obviously, they've had to replace textures.
And this feels just like big for the sake of it, and it feels empty quite a lot in a way that Wind Waker didn't. And I know Wind Waker's got this massive expanse of sea and everything, but the Hyrule Field, which we'll get to in a second, just feels really big and really, really empty. It just feels so barren.
So we have 2 left.
Yeah.
And they're not there.
Yeah, there's
1 in the castle.
Where's the other one then?
Is that it down there?
I'm going up. If you zoom out, press B.
There is that one in the castle.
Maybe it's 2 there.
Is that?
No, maybe it's 2 in the castle.
Oh, really?
Potentially. Sometimes I hang out in pairs.
Okay, let's head down to the castle then, because this river goes down there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what happened with Wind Waker 2 then? Was it canned or was it turned into Twilight Princess?
I think it's turned into this. They repurposed it in a lot of the dungeon designs and then kind of redid the aesthetic. And obviously and it worked to a certain extent, because do you remember, obviously this is the famous, this is a Zelda made everyone cry in that E3 2004?
This is the one where people went absolutely bananas.
Yeah, when Miyamoto came out on stage with this Sword and Shield, and people were just like, people on their feet, like people literally crying in the audience. It's kind of embarrassing, really.
Were you one of those people crying in the audience?
No, I was crying at home, watching it over like a 56k connection.
I was doing exactly the same thing. Yeah, I was writing little Nintendo blogs at the time, and just couldn't. I don't think I could quite believe what I was seeing. And so
this is what the fans wanted. It's not a bad Zelda game at all, but I remember this being amazing, but basically because I think your favourite Zelda is always going to be the one you played first, or the one you played when you was incredibly stoned in your early 20s and had absolutely sod all else to do. And I just played this over the course of 2 weeks with my friend Charlie, and we were both just off our tits most of the time. And so I can't really remember much of it. It's just this really weird hazy memory, but I remember enjoying it and enjoying the hashtag content in it and everything. But now it just feels, going back to it, it's good. The dungeons are amazing. I think the dungeons might be some of the best dungeons in the series. But the overworld stuff just feels a bit hollow. It just doesn't it doesn't excite me as much as Wind Waker excites me. It doesn't kind of have the breezy appeal of Link to the Past or Skyward Sword. And I came to this thinking I was going to it's going to remind me that this is the greatest Zelda ever. And when I was reading the reviews at the time as well, the contemporary reviews, everyone said, "Oh, this is the best Zelda ever made. Finally, we've got our worthy successor to Ocarina of Time."
I think it's just a good. It's proof that you should never listen to your fans.
Well, it's like this is like, I haven't said that. This is kind of like the Force Awakens of Zelda games, basically. It's what happens when it's just fan service. And I love the Force Awakens; it's great, but it does feel like a lot of it just feels like.
The Force Awakens is the film that people wanted after the prequels.
Yeah, and the Wind Waker obviously wasn't as bad as the prequels, as the Star Wars prequels. But there was kind of the sense this is reacting to the small kind of backlash around Wind Waker.
Yeah.
And so they made Ocarina of Time 2, which is what this is basically. But it's weird. It's made me kind of reassess. Obviously, the eternal thing is like, how would you rank? What was your ranking of the Zelda games? Where would you go?
See,
Zelda CDI at the bottom, obviously.
They're not even in the list.
No,
I would definitely agree with what you said about a lot of people's Zelda. Number one is the first one they played, and for me, that was Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, the original monochrome version. And there's something about that game, and I just adore it. It's partly the time I played it and the memories that I have of it, but it's also I love the fact that it's different from all the other Zelda games.
It's B, by the way, to get those two.
Oh, did I just mess up? No, I didn't. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Link's Awakening again feels like the same thing. That it's kind of it's so mental, and it's
really like, it feels complete in a way that a lot of other games maybe don't, and it's just a joy to play through from start to finish. And I do probably do that every couple of years. I know that game better than any other game. I know where every little secret is. I just love it.
Why are you crying? You're right, dude. You're right. You want a hug?
Oh, I love it. Thank you. This is what I have to do to get a hug from you. Sniff, 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 sniff.
It's in there, isn't it? It's on the... If you go there and look in the corner, if you look around, it'll be...
Nice.
Still going. I love that that following the aroma thing you just got just then. Have you played much of The Witcher?
No, I haven't.
If you talk to her, hopefully she'll say something enlightening.
Hey, what's going on? Where can
I
it
think
be?
it's gonna... Oh, no, yeah, of course, it's all the way back there. Oh my God, yeah, it's really weird. You just made us run around all this distance and now you're gonna make us run back there. Oh, sorry.
So it's back out here and around.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not too bad. See, this bridge to me just screams Smash Brothers.
God, yeah, you play a lot more Smash Brothers than me. I forgot it was even in there.
Yep. One of the best stages on the Wii and Wii U versions. Because that's the bridge that you have to put back together, don't you? You have to go find a bit of the bridge to progress.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that in a bit.
But what you were saying in general then is it's pretty similar to what you experienced back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I am enjoying it. I'm 10 hours in, and I'm looking forward to the next 40 hours, whatever it's going to take to complete it. So I'm not like it is a fundamentally good video game, but in my mind it was one of the best Zeldas made, and I think that's because it was my drug head mind, and basically going back to it a bit more sober. It's like, yeah, it's good, but it's just hasn't dated as well as Ocarina, as Majora's, as Wind Waker. We've had so many Zelda games come out in the past few years.
And we're back, so we could just warp straight there. I'm glad that didn't take a very long time at all.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
There's a little shitter. God, he's having a well, isn't he?
Cutscene.
Oh, don't give me a boss.
No, he's a good guy, isn't he?
Is
I
he?
think he's a good guy. Yeah, isn't he the helpful little water dragon?
You're a helpful little water.
Maybe not. No.
He doesn't. Thanks, Tom.
That's not helpful water
He
dragon.
doesn't helpful at all. Oh God.
Oh yeah, you have to fight him in... Yeah, okay, you do. Yeah.
Okay, do you remember what to do?
Mash buttons. Yes.
Do I do it while he's down there? Can I do it while he's down there?
I think he just comes and he tries to, knock you off.
He's not doing a very good job of it, to be honest.
Good.
That was better.
Well,
Oh, no. No. Pretty good at mashing buttons, to be honest.
yeah. See, I played a Zelda game before, and I predict this third time, the same thing you did the first 2 times, might finish him off.
You reckon so? I hope so. Oh, there's probably
If you do it.
There's probably a way to dodge that, which no, that's not working either. What? Come on, scumbag.
Okay. There we go. What?
No.
Zelda rule of 3. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Now what?
Get his feet.
Oh, I know. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you got to do all of them at the same time.
Put me up there.
Oh. Okay. All Zelda enemies explode. I don't know why.
Can actually see Link in a second as well now then.
That'd be nice.
It's weird. I wonder what. This isn't because this is. I don't think this is done by the same team who did Wind Waker. Is it? The Wind Waker was done
not.
internally. This is by Tantalus, is it?
Yes. Yes. Bye.
Because obviously this year is actually fairly stacked when it comes to Zelda games.
What? All 2 of them.
So there's another one, isn't there? Is there 3? Am I making things up? We've got this.
Wii U Zelda, which may or may not also be an X launch title.
In my mind, there's another one. I'm making it up. There is only this, and I thought it was a 3DS one, but I think I'm making it up entirely.
Kind of 1.5.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's not going to make it then this year, the Wii U? Or the NX Zelda?
I think NX has to be out this year, and in that case, they'll have to put it out as a launch title.
Because
There's the Happy Water Dragon.
yeah, by some metrics, like the Wii U's doing all right in terms of Zelda games. It's got 2 Zelda games. Problem is they're both remakes.
It's got no new Zelda games.
Yeah.
I think that's the statistic. It will be the first Nintendo hardware not to have an all-new Zelda on it, ever.
There's Link's face, his new face.
Yeah, he looks...
Yeah, the model work's been really good. It has improved a lot. The animation actually hasn't matched it at all.
This is very Ocarina of Time, this Origin
The
story.
whole thing is very Ocarina of Time. It's a bit more. It's not as grim as Ocarina of Time. It's a bit funnier.
Oh, there's your girlfriend.
Yeah, apparently her model's changed quite a lot in this.
Really?
I was reading, some people are saying that her eyes have changed a bit in it. I think the lighting model. But apparently this is brighter than the old game. But I was struck by how brown it is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because I was coming off playing Wind Waker. What she can do with that shiv? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Alright, this is actually quite scary. This is really scary. I don't like it.
There's one shot in this game that I remember really kind of freaking me out. And it's where, you know Zant, kind of like the puppet evil dude.
Zant's awesome.
That Ganon controls. And it's when you defeat Ganon and like Zant obviously just kind of dies because the evil power that was over him has gone away. And it's like his neck just snaps and it's this noise when it happens. One of the things I really remember about. Because I really like the ending actually of this. For as slow as the beginning is, the ending and the later dungeons are really good.
The dungeons are generally good, and I think the next dungeon which I'm coming up to will be, is it the water dungeon?
I think it is,
Which
yeah.
I remember being harder.
It's the one by the lake.
It's harder than the water dungeon in the infamous water dungeon from Ocarina of Time, from what I remember. That's maybe because I was off my tits. But I remember it being pretty brutal. Come on, lad. Just want to see your horse.
That's a bit creepy.
Why is he so scared up the hill?
It's a grassy knoll.
He looks baked.
That's what you look like playing this game. So as Zelda sidekicks go, I think Midna is probably
the best.
Probably the best.
You're not a fan of Fee?
Not a fan of Fee. No, although it's admirable retconning that she's actually in all of the games because she gets put in the Master Sword. So actually, she's really a hard time.
Oh, looks like something down here.
Can you dive already? No, you can. Oh, you got the boots.
Yeah, it's the first bit. It's the first bit of tech you get in this. Oh great, I got a stamp. That's new. I hope I've actually got a pony at this point.
This is nice.
Yeah, this is the starting village, obviously, of Aldon, which is really cute actually. I do like the
This is really nice. This looks much nicer because it's not, wide open.
Yeah, obviously
textures.
it's the start of the game, which I'm sure is where most investment went.
Yeah, this looks very pretty.
Should I have done this from the start rather than the
Maybe.
rather than giving you the. Well, there's a wolf there as well.
Maybe.
Who's this guy?
Oh, it's a Pona. Hello. Can you name a Pona in this one?
You can, and let's just do this tutorial so you can see Slowly Combat. I always call my Link because I have no imagination. But it feels like you can't, like, I'm not going to rename Mario, I'm not going to rename Link.
I find it very egotistical to rename Link after yourself. I don't know. Because he's not me, he's not an avatar that I've created.
Do you want to actually do this just to try this on the combat stuff out?
Cool. So, according to Zelda lore, this is the adult Link from Ocarina of Time.
Really?
And the spirit of the hero, which is who you're being trained by, is passing on moves which he learned, presumably later in life, because you didn't have these in Ocarina of Time, to like the next version of him.
That's actually quite awesome.
Don't know where I read that. I think I read it in Hyrule Historia.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking forward to going back to Hyrule Historia. I haven't gone back to it yet. I've heard complaints. It's always quite nice playing an older Zelda game and then reading all the amazing stuff about it in there.
There we go.
Now he's going to do a little volley with you, isn't he?
So in this one, don't you help the Prince of the Zora? And it's like in Wind Waker when you help the Prince of the Ruto, who are supposed to be like the evolved form of the Zora, who have grown wings and able to fly.
Is that the case?
It is the case. Just the look of amazement and interest on your face then was a sight to behold.
That's just dangerous, frankly.
I know it is. That could easily allow you to fall down.
See, does it feel like Epona's been improved, or does it feel like Epona's still...
To be fair, this is my first time that I've... Wow. I'm gonna put that down to my poor controlling skills. Come on, Epona. Like, obviously, you know, she's not used to me controlling her. Is it her?
I'm not sure, actually. I assumed it was. I forget which way, actually, Hyrule Field is from here.
It's up and...
I think it's probably right, isn't it? Yeah, it is right.
See, I'm used to this being left.
Oh yeah, of course, that is the one bit you are actually allowed to be legitimately confused then, and right again.
Oh yeah, and straight ahead would be the dungeon.
Yeah, there's dungeon there, and then...
This is strange, because I have a very good memory of everything being the other way around.
And this has got horse combat as well, which was like another one of their big focuses for it. But that's a big old field of not much in it, right?
Yeah, it is. It's not... And there's not... Well, there are little things to do. Like, I was amazed when I found small little dungeons hidden away in the rock, but there weren't ever enough of them.
I didn't even know there were. I haven't even come across them yet. I've just had that male guy who comes up to me every now and goes like, "Ta-ta-la-la." He's awesome. But yeah, so what do you reckon? How do you? Because I'm kind of sunk into it. I am enjoying it, but as someone, have you pre-ordered it? You're gonna get it?
I have. I pre-ordered the physical one. Yeah.
Do you feel more excited or less excited?
I feel equally excited. I was excited, and I still am. I am very excited to play through it again because it's been a long time. I wasn't expecting, you know, a completely different game, and I did think that it wasn't going to have aged quite as well as Wind Waker, because Wind Waker, I think, was never really appreciated as much as it was at the time. And I really did like Twilight Princess back in the day when I first played it. I
loved it. So, I still do like it an awful lot. It's still an exceptional video game.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's not. I don't think it's Zelda at its best.
No, it's not. But there's still some really good moments in it. I remember meeting Zelda for the first time, going to the
it's well dark that bit, mate.
Twilight world, and yeah, everything Midna was, yeah, really very cool. So looking forward to seeing those bits again.
Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. But I'm still super excited about all the little bits I remember, like the snowboarding section and the bit we're about to get to with the amazing. There's like a few boating sections. There's so much variety in it, which is kind of awesome. Much more I think you get in a lot of other Zelda games. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us.
And yeah, remember to click like and subscribe and all that nonsense, and leave comments about how thoroughly bored you are by our terrible voices. And yeah, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'd like to point out at this time that I love dogs, and so this video caused me physical pain. But it's all in the name of research. Promise. The dogs of the division are fairly varied. You've got German Shepherds, Huskies, Labradors, other Labradors, and there are also Dalmatians in the finished game. They can run, sniff, bark, pee, jump up and look in car windows, and even leave you a nice steaming present in the middle of the street. But can they play dead? Ooh. I'm a horrible person.